As you can see, the black truck behind me was driving southbound on the road right here.
Your next destination might be a little too far to walk, so why not rent the newest way to get around town and scoot yourself to Constitution Ave? Some criminal justice reform advocates are against this bill. At every corner, in every exhibit, this museum offers a chance to learn something new. The pool here isn't just for the little ones, it brings out the kid in everyone.
Well, because we've had a tremendous amount of teenage suicides in Utah. We're in the top 5 states as far as teenage suicide. And naturally, I'd like to do something about it.
Trevor Helpline, this is Brian.
We're actually talking about life and death. We're talking about people who are dealing with such heartache or depression or mental illness that they're considering taking their own life.
Senator Orrin Hatch and Congressman Chris Stewart are co-sponsoring the National Suicide Prevention Hotline Improvement Act in D.C. The House of Representatives voted on the bill Monday.
You know, it's been a long time coming. This is a good example of something that was bipartisan, not controversial, yet the wheels turned slowly here in Congress. So we're very, very happy to finally have had the bill passed.
If the president signs this bill into law, the suicide hotline number will shorten from 11 digits to 3.
If you're in crisis, you call these 3 digits. People understand that. People who speak other languages understand that. Kids understand that.
But if the calls increase because of the 3-digit number, will the suicide hotline call centers be able to handle it?
We could have the most fabulous 911 system in the world, but if we didn't have the dispatchers and the ambulances to respond, is that they all have to work together as part of a system.
Senator Hatch says he thinks Utah has the capacity to answer all the calls.
And if we find that it takes more than just a few people on the other end, we've got to find the other people to handle it.
The bill will now head to Senate for another vote before possibly landing on President Trump's desk. In Washington, D.C., I'm Christine Morton, News 4, Utah. Food. All types of food, no matter where it's from, has always been an excuse.
Hi, how are you?
For people to come together, especially for Ethiopian refugee Abiba Baru.
If you don't learn how to cook, you're not going to find a husband, and you're going to stay single for the rest of your life. And I'm like, so I believe what she's saying. I did it.
She has been in the U.S. for more than 10 years, but her roots have always stuck with her.
I just use my hands. I'm so used to it. It's a little bit hot, but yeah, that's how we did it back home.
For the past few years, Abiba has been cooking an Ethiopian dish for more than 300 people at the My Lucky Tummy dinner in Syracuse. Dinner goers listen to music, eat food from countries all over the world, and dine under twinkling lights. When cooking a meal, you may use ingredients such as salt or maybe some pasta. But Abiba says that sometimes food has a deeper meaning.
Food brings people together. Okay, so where there's food, there's always going to be some type of reunion, among either families or strangers. Food makes strangers family.
She says instead of judging someone before you know them,
why don't you just talk to me, ask me my name, where I'm from, how my day's going, let's just sit down, have a cup of coffee together.
She says language can't be an excuse.
2 refugees fall in love in Syracuse.
Because she met her husband when they didn't even speak each other's language. Christine Morton, NCC News.
A lot of people think, oh, art is boring,
But not here at the National Building Museum.
This is a new way to look at it.
Funhouse is an interactive exhibit. 10 years worth of work by New York design firm Snarkitecture. Visitors can race marbles in one room, lounge on pillows in the backyard, or jump in the pool.
Our mission here is to inspire curiosity in the world that we design and build.
The pool here isn't just for the little ones, it brings out the kid in everyone.
I really like ping pong and also the ball pit.
It's fun and more.
Abby, my older daughter, has wanted to be an architect. That's kind of her long-term plan, so.
The National Building Museum is open through Labor Day weekend. In Washington, D.C., I'm Christine Morton, News 4, Utah.